Музей Собрания посетил Юджин Чаплин, сын легенды мирового кинематографа, основатель музея Chaplin's World. Об истории создания музея в Швейцарии и великой эпохи XX века в нашем сюжете.
Well, we know that you made a big work, a lot of work, opening your museum. Could you tell the small story, how you started it, how it works now, what studies did you make?
Our local town, Vevey, asked us, well, even long before the idea started, asked us to say, how can we do a Chaplin museum somewhere in town? Then we said yes, then there was no building, it went very slow. Then when my mother died, we inherited the big house, because the house where my father lived is on a big land of 30 acres of land. So we said maybe we can do it there. So there's an architect and a museum developer who thought about it, and there was a first idea about how to do Chaplin things, but it took a long time because as well the family had its regulations about how they wanted things. We wanted to keep the house as true as possible.
And you also produced some studies about the Chaplin surname.
Oh yes, and of course you have all the studies, and you have to convince the bankers. Basically, it's that. And there was which is quite extraordinary. There was even a study done about the name Chaplin. Was it still fashionable or not? So yes, it went through all different periods until we met Grévin. Grévin is the French version of Madame Tussaud in England, and Grévin liked the idea to be able to put some wax figures inside the museum, and it's the best thing we did because we tell a story about his life, and we have the films, and then we have the wax figures in front, which gives that kind of third dimension.
Who is the audience? How you communicate with the people?
Basically, it's the families. It's a family museum because we have the house where my father lived, which is for the Chaplin fans who know about Chaplin, so they want to see where he lived and how he lived in Switzerland. And we have another part which is called the studio, and basically you enter into his films and you can see how he made his films and stuff like that, which is much more fun. So like that, the kids, they love the studio and they discover the Chaplin work.
Can we say that the time of the first part of the 20th century is still in fashion?
Oh, it's very much in fashion. I think the 1920s, people are rediscovering it. Because during that time there was a sense of innocence. Things were just going well, and the only thing people wanted to do is have fun, listen to music, dance, and forget about all the troubles. The First World War was over, and it's time. Well, in America, it's a time of Al Capone and everything else. So, but yes, there is. I think it was a time of great creativity. You have it in your own museum here with all the machines, but it's what people wanted. They're ready to put a coin in to have fun, just to see a little doll moving around, or.
So we can say that comparing with today, the old time machine, all this mechanism, they're still in the era of interest.
Well, I think so, because now you have film, you have television, and you always have the glass in front. While here you can see some of the machines, you can actually touch, you can walk around it and see all the figurines moving.
What is impressive item that you could see in our museum that maybe made a special interest?
All of them, of course, the Danish
The village.
masterpiece, village is absolutely amazing. And I love the organs as well because of the music. To me, that reminds me of funfair and circus.
You also said that you remember the metal disc, the big musical box with
Yes.
metal disc from childhood, maybe.
Well, we had at the house, and it was similar to the machines you have, except it was a flat one, which you opened and you put the metal disc like a record into it, and you'd wind it up and it would play a melody. So
which ages?
Tell you the truth, I don't know. I bought it in an antique shop.
Okay.
It was like that, yes.
So that's cool. So maybe some ideas, maybe some words for the future, for your museum, for our museum. What
I
we're
think,
expecting.
Look, what I hope for this museum is you have a lot of people coming, and hopefully, it would be fun to see or singers singing with those instruments you have, or some people explaining how they think, how to make it. Because what is extraordinary, it's all mechanical, and it's a whole. You need an engineering head, and how do you figure it all out and how it's planned? I think that's absolutely so interesting, to see how people think.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
So I should say that I wish you, a lot of people in your museum, good luck and
Thank you.
everything goes better and better. And thank you.